This is Murchison Falls in Uganda. I've seen how people in the Rift Valley fish some pretty extreme, dangerous water conditions, but I can't imagine anybody fishing here. So I'm thinking that maybe at the bottom of these falls could be the place where I'm going to catch my monster Nile perch.
The water at the bottom of these falls is known as the Devil's Cauldron, and it's where I'm about to meet my river monster. I'm in Uganda on the trail of the Nile perch, what the locals call mputa. On this journey to catch Africa's largest freshwater fish, I've faced deadly monsters, encountered fearless fishermen who have courted death, and I've braved storms and lethal conditions in what is surely one of the most deadly places in the world to be a fisherman. Yet the giant at its heart has so far eluded me. As I make my way up to the falls, my anticipation is mounting.
I'm just approaching what looks like smoke there, but that is the spray that is being thrown up by the Murchison Falls. And the thought of the size of some of the fish that are down in this churning water, you know, starting to get a bit of a flutter. It's really quite frightening, the thought of hooking a big fish in this water.
This could be my best and perhaps last chance of catching a monster.
This big eddy behind me is called the Devil's Cauldron. Now that sounds very melodramatic, very over the top, but you know, words almost don't do justice to this place. When you're down at water level, you know, just a huge push of water coming through. Apparently 300 tons every second coming through that crack there. Now, this is very hostile water, and for the local fishermen with their methods, you know, it's not going to be easy to fish here. If you're fishing nets or long lines, you know, that kind of fishing involves getting in the water very often. There are crocs in here. This water is very, very strong. So this could be the only kind of gear that might stand a chance here.
I've got to watch my footing. If I fall in, I'll be sucked to the bottom of this churning water in seconds. Crocs are hard to see in the water at the best of times, but the foam produced by the falls gives them the perfect cover. This could be my most dangerous fishing location yet.
Anything takes that bait, it's a large bait, it's going to be a serious sized fish. So, you know, one thing I've got to really be aware of is I don't want to be pulled in here. Oh, fish on. Went a bit slack then, but the water is just moving around so much, it's actually gone in some of the water that's coming towards me. It feels a good size because it's actually coming with the current. It's up to, coming out to the surface. Coming out to the surface. That's a good size fish. Gosh, that's a good size. This fish is actually going with the current. It's just stopped. There it is, on the top, on the top, on the top. I think the fish is tired, but there's a real weight of water behind it. It's right in the side here, it's right in the side. Right in the side. It's tired out. I can't see the fish because there's just all that foam. How about that? How about that? Right. I've just put a bit of heavy mono through its mouth. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just pull it back into the water, walk it round here into some quiet water where it can recover, where I can recover as well. I'm just hoping if there's crocs that they'll prefer the fish to me. It's already starting to get a bit more strength back, but I want to make sure it's fully recovered before I have a proper look, because if it goes back in this water, not properly recovered, it's just going to get bashed, possibly to death, on these rocks.
I'm going to need the help of my boat driver Etchi, as this fish is too big to lift by myself.
It's 112 pounds with the net. We've got to deduct a little bit for that, but that's well clear of 100 pounds. Okay, and then up. Okay, right. This is one lump of a Nile perch, well over 100 pounds, and just what an amazing setting to catch it from. Big old fish, ambush predator, great big paddle of a tail there, but at the business end, look at this, you don't have tentacles like a catfish, you've got big eyes, and then you've got this protrusible jaw. And when it actually opens that quickly, it's almost telescopic, and it just engulfs fish by creating a vacuum. The water just rushes in. And one other thing just to say, look at that for a defense. It's like having 6-inch nails sticking out your back.
Finally, I've caught the fish that shows monster Nile perch can still be found here in Africa's Rift Valley.
Ooh, nice to see it go back.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like the River Monsters page.